Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Gorgeous World. I hope yesterday was filled with wonderful blessings for all of you. Love, laughter, and light. This morning, we're going to start off with the breath, the vital force energy breath. So if you will make sure that wherever you are, standing, laying down, sitting, that you have your feet firmly connected with the surface that you are on. One hand on your navel, one hand on your heart center. And we're going to do the 4 breath, the count of 4 in, the count of 4 hold, and the count of 8 exhale. And I'll do the counting. All you have to do is do the breathing, the holding, and the exhaling. All right, make sure that you're really focused on a strong inhale and a strong exhale, because that's what assists with grounding your feet to the surface that you are on. So in, hold, and out. In, hold, and out. Again, in, hold, and out. Check in with your feet. If they're feeling planted, then you're good to go. If you're still feeling a little light and floaty, let's try a couple more. So in, hold, and out. In, hold, and out. Remember, Baba Shi yesterday reminded us of the importance of breath and the importance of being grounded in order to receive the messages that are coming into us. So today, I'm speaking to you on the dodecahedron, which is a sacred geometrical shape. It has 12 faces, 20 vertices, and 30 sides. And numerologically, what this is reminding us of is that the dodecahedron is the shape that makes up the ley lines on this earth. The ley lines are what connects each and every place, person, energy on this planet. Those numbers of 12, 20, and 30 are giving us a reminder, a validation, if you like, that we are fully protected, we are fully supported, and the faith that we have is in the correct direction, that it is necessary for us to hold that faith, especially during the times when we are experiencing change. And a number of us at this point in time are experiencing change. January being a 1, 2017 equaling a 1. There is a lot of new beginnings, a lot of change for people that is happening. And a lot of times we feel a little quaky and a little, sorry for the pun, but a little quaky and a little unstable in the directions that we're taking. Yesterday, the fairies came out, and it was admit your true feelings to yourself. So it was all about walking the walk, talking the talk, living in your truth, speaking your truth, being comfortable with your beliefs, and really making that connection with what you believe and knowing that there's validation in the beliefs that you have. This morning when I pulled, I was directed to pull a card from the daily guidance from your angels. And it is very, very interesting because the messages in the fairies was be honest with yourself. And the message from the angels today is be honest with yourself. It is exactly the same premise. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. This is one of the reasons why when you're doing the vital force energy breath to ground yourself, that one hand is on the heart center. The heart center is the vehicle that you receive your messages from. It's the center that the soul chooses to deliver those messages from, because the heart is the place of unconditional love, compassion, non-judgment. It's safe to admit your truth to yourself and for you to know that you are supported and guided in any of the changes that you are experiencing at this time. Focus only on your true desires, those desires that make your heart sing, that you are passionate about. And know that those messages that you are receiving are true, that they're valid. This morning I was also directed to go into a book of a lady that I met a couple of years ago, Tanis McRae. If you have yet to have the blessing of meeting this woman at some point, if you're given that opportunity, please make her acquaintance. She is an absolute breath of fresh air. I love being around her. I love her inspiration. And the book she wrote, Talking to Myself, Evolving on Purpose, is a tool that I use on a regular basis. She created it to be an oracle, just like cards are, where wherever you feel that you are directed to open to, that page, that sentence, that paragraph is meant for you. So I was instructed to do exactly that this morning. I was instructed to open up to a page. And the words that hit me in the face were these. Consequently, as we age, we tend to rely less on this internal source of knowing and more on our mental body or learned behavior. Somewhere along the line, we are taught that unless the information we are getting can be substantiated by another, it isn't real. That the things that you are feeling in your body or seeing in your mind's eye are not real because no one else can see or feel them. And that is a very accurate place that many of us feel at times. Um, we get messages, we hear the messages, but we often ignore the messages because we have been led to believe, we have been taught to believe during our existence on this three-dimensional dense planet that unless you can touch, feel, smell, taste it, or it comes from somebody that is tangible, that you can touch, feel, taste, smell, etc., that it has no merit. And that is absolutely incorrect. We get these messages all the time. As I said, your soul chooses the heart in which to transport these messages to you because of the um, non-judgmental, the compassion, the unconditional love that the heart represents. So tune into those messages. Know that they are real. And never, ever discount those feathers that come to you, that give you those nudges, that ask you to investigate, that ask you to take action on something, because those are very valid and very important for your journey, for your process. Thank you for joining me today. I will post the cover of Tanis's book as well as her ISBN number this morning so that any of you who would like to get a copy of her book, you certainly can. I know that it's found on Amazon, and she also has her own website. I believe it's called The Healing Eye. So by all means, you can connect with her there as well. She is a very gifted lady who has much insight to share, and again is another vehicle that another person that can assist with messages and helping you on your path. I will also post the card that I picked today. And again, I wish you a day filled with love, laughter, and light. Namaste.